Falcons off to one of their best starts of the decade. It's 7-2 coming into tonight. Underway in Fort Collins. And a touchback. His confidence has improved by the week. Still working on his footwork and fundamentals. He'll hand it off. Marcus McElroy springs loose for a moment and lays the wood near the 45. That's a first down. Stopped by Zane Lewis. Most mentally tough player that he's coached at the academy, which speaks a lot. After a gain of 14, play action. There's Jackson. There's another first down. Into plus territory. Grant Donaldson in coverage. That's a gain of 11. Falcons have won their last 4. CSU their last 3. Quick toss incomplete. O'Brien kind of lost his footwork there, Kelly, looking for Jackson. Milton Bug in coverage. Thomas, the running back, flanking O'Brien. Play action. Jackson was open. And on the pump fake, he hits him at the 25. Jackson, bottom of your screen, number 9, has been the favorite of O'Brien. They'll send it to the fullback out of the backfield, and Adam Prentice will keep the drive alive. Captain America with a first down. McElroy straight ahead, right through the A-gap, lost the football. The ball popped out inside the 5. Rams think they recovered it. Let's see. You know it's a scrum at the bottom of that pile.
Yeah, there's some things going on under that pile that are illegal. Running back rarely puts the ball on the ground, and as he breaks through that second level, I think he gets a helmet. That second defender for Air Force got the helmet literally.
Popped it out of there. And here's Thomas after a gain of 8. Stacked up at the line and no gain on the play. Bottom of the screen, the red zone target. Here comes the fade. Poked away, and Jackson lost sight of it. Warren Jackson to the opposite side of the field. And roll out O'Brien, the throwback. There's the tight end, Trey McBride for the touchdown. A brilliant play call on 4th and short.
Got to get TDs instead of 3s, and Trey McBride is going to have to be stealth-like on the backside.
Each contest. Officially a gain of 7.
Not ask him questions because we won't understand the answer he gives us anyway.
On the keeper here, bolted down quickly. And he'll lose a yard, maybe more. Daquan Jackson chopped him to the turf.
Better it is for Colorado State defensively. It starts with the fullback dive, and then it's all hands on deck. Eat it tonight against Air Force's triple option.
The inside handoff. There goes Remsburg. That'll move the sticks as we check.
Nonetheless, it's going to be a yeoman's effort here tonight, Colorado State defensively.
Birdo straight ahead on 3rd down. Will come up 1 yard short. Rams converted on 2 4th down opportunities on their opening drive. Let's see what the Falcons do here. Birdo dives ahead. Only needed a yard. He'll gain 2, and the drive continues. They certainly didn't stop the fullback a season ago. Confusion in the backfield. The ball pops out. There go the Rams. Kamara has it, and that's going to be a CSU touchdown. Mohamed Kamara, the freshman from New Jersey. The scoop and the score.
Executed in a methodical manner. And then there was ball handling issues in the backfield. The ball comes out. There isn't any question about that. The only question would be whether that penalty took points off the board, but it seemed to be the sideline infraction that doesn't have yards with it.
Officially a return of 63 yards. Manny Jones was able to sneak in there as an extra blocker, a former offensive tackle playing tight end tonight. Jackson left side, nothing doing. CSU ready and waiting. Marshawn Cameron, Quinn Brennan. Big play for Air Force on 3rd down. Hammond will throw it. Pressure from behind, and the pass falls well short.
An eye on that to see how that goes this evening.
You talk about unlucky. Colin Hill tearing the same ACL 3 times. Dump off to Thomas, and a nifty move will net a first down as he stopped at the 30 by Michael Purcell. His career at Nebraska, came to CSU, was not named the starter after making that important decision. Thomas needed a yard for the first down. He'll pick it up. That'll move the chains. 3rd down and 19. See if the Falcons dial up some pressure. Here it comes. O'Brien sidesteps one defender and is pulled down back at the 16-yard line.
Clock has to go off, and you simply have to throw this ball out of bounds and not give up that sack yardage. Right here, abort the play.
Well, speaking of punting, Ryan Stonehouse, one of the best in the country, shows off that incredible leg strength here. And that ball was fumbled by Ben Peterson just right up the road. Kelly Stauffer, Lauren Sisler, Roy Philpott. Wind is gusting, the temperatures dropping as Remsburg is corralled in the backfield. Kelly, he's going to lose 2 yards on first down.
That's when they're not that effective.
Hammond 0 for 2 in the passing game so far. We'll throw it again across the middle and incomplete. Waters was open. Hammond threw it behind him. Charlie Scott awaits the snap. And a wobbler off the side of his foot. That hit right in the knee. A flag on the field. Third down upcoming for the Rams. Certainly a lesson that all of us can listen to. O'Brien bundled up at the 35. Kyle Johnson got there first for Air Force. He did knock one in from 50 yards out against UNLV earlier this month. Wind at his back. Plenty of distance on the kick. And it's no good. He missed it wide left. Ball, a big possession, trailing by 14. Hammond will keep it, a nifty move, and there he goes. Donald Hammond, the Georgia native, ushered out in plus territory.
Hole, let alone their defense, and Hammond is going to take it outside, and then the defender is kind of stuck in no man's land.
Falcons 1 of 5 on third down tonight. Jackson straight ahead. And he'll pick up the line to gain.
Good about themselves, only being down 7 going into halftime.
Falcons will get it to start the third quarter. Hammond off the back foot. Pass will be caught. There's Waters, and there's a touchdown. First completion of the night. A 31-yard scoring strike for the Academy.
Or potentially arrive at the receiver Waters a little bit too early in this game right here.
And remember, the last possession, O'Brien was sacked on third down for a loss of 12. Quick toss here, close to first down yardage.
To be asking himself right now. Split at the bottom of the screen.
O'Brien will look his direction, step up in the pocket. Down he goes, back behind the 35. The football comes out and Air Force recovers.
Patrick O'Brien had thoughts about pitching this ball forward, and he exposed the ball to defenders, and he ends up coughing this ball up. I think he's getting that ball ready to pitch forward, which would not have been a good decision. And at the end of the day,
and they'll pitch it out. Remsburg with real estate. Caden Remsburg keeps the drive alive. Brought down at the 20 by Daquan Jackson. They want it. Remsburg on the pitch with a lane. Brought down short of the line to gain by Logan Stewart. Perfect this season, 9 for 9. This one from the left hash. And that trend continues. Well, McBride just made his second reception. Make it 2nd and 3, and O'Brien escapes pressure and has Jackson for a first down. That's crossing the 40, ahead to the 41. Rams do have the wind at their back. Camper had the distance, just pushed it left. The out pattern, Jackson into plus territory. That's close to another first down.
Alpha receiver outside.
Look his direction again. Jackson breaking open. O'Brien steps up, lost the football again. And CSU fortunate to recover. That was the freshman Jalen Thomas. I'm winding down, approaching 10 seconds to go in our first half. And here's O'Brien. Backside pressure, dumps it off. Tight end has it. That'll move the chains, and that'll be the final play of our first half. I think that's an effective idea. Makes the coaching look better, given his skill set. Right up the gut. There goes Jackson. He's got a first down. Spins his way across the 40. And a good gain on the first play from scrimmage for Air Force. Give him 16.
Air Force is going to want to get it to Timothy Jackson, that established that fullback early in this second half. And that fullback, Timothy Jackson, for Air Force.
Jackson As good twitch, according to Troy Calhoun. Remsburg will make one man miss, not another. He's corralled and driven down.
Air Force off the hook right here.
Remsburg gets it on the counter action, brought down in the backfield. He's going to lose more yardage. Toby McBride got there. The senior from Greenwood Village, Colorado. Will turn it over beautifully. Dante Wright retreats. And brought down short of the 20. Have scored the last 10 points in this one. Jackson in motion. Thomas gets the call. The freshman running back picks up a first down.
Isn't exactly successful at being patient, as you just described, Lauren.
Yeah, easier said than done. O'Brien will get it to Jackson. Close to another first down. Number 9 makes the catch. An 18-point advantage shortly before halftime. O'Brien off the back foot, launches that one out of bounds. Here's Stonehouse and it's monster leg. No, they're going to fake it. Adam Prentice, the up back, stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Air Force ready and waiting, and that one was stuffed. Comes Air Force. Hammond wants it all. Instead, throws an interception. It's going to be picked off by Cameron Carter. Back into plus territory, and talk about another wild swing and momentum.
Air Force's pass game is typically play action pass target specific. Cameron Carter is going to react back out of the run look, and there just isn't.
Rams need 7 yards to keep the drive alive here. O'Brien, backside pressure, down he goes back at the 45.
Typically Air Force's wheelhouse.
Jackson, the B-back. Hammond wants to throw it. Lofts it. Incomplete. Waters probably should have reeled that one in. He was covered by Marshawn Cameron. Averaging just over 41 yards per attempt tonight. And Wright, the fair catch of the 26.
Back's best friend.
6 receptions for 53 yards for number 9 for CSU. And here's O'Brien, floats one. Craig Myers has it. That'll move the chains.
Chase Jackson at left guard instead of Newely, the freshman.
Out of the gun, O'Brien. Pressure. Down he goes behind the 40-yard line. Air Force dialing up pressure.
14 sacks coming into this game. But when they can get you behind the sticks, this is what they do. They crash the pocket. They bend the pocket from the edges. Quarterback climbs in the pocket.
He's won 3 in a row. 2 hot teams in the Mountain Division of the Mountain West. Late pitch. There goes Remsburg with an alley and brought down crossing the 40. Air Force on the move.
Relationship intact.
Remsburg, the jet sweep action. Quickly corralled. He'll lose 2. Manny Jones and Tron Folsom again with a 4th quarter lead this season. 3rd and long for Air Force. Hammond. Pass is caught, plus territory.
Air Force out. A team that doesn't throw the football with precision when they have to.
Hammond keeps it and is brought down back at the 49. Tron Folsom has been active in the second half, and that continues there.
Standing by himself.
Hammond will throw it. The crosser is there. That'll move the sticks, and there goes Sanders. Gerard Sanders off to the races. Can he get to the end zone? Touchdown, Air Force. What an effort from 50 yards out.
Colorado State is playing man-to-man coverage on the back end, which you do a lot against the triple option. Sanders is going to come on a crossing route, and the defenders for Colorado State kind of pick each other. That's the point of the crossing route. And then it's all athletic ability and speed for Sanders. And then the big play, Sanders ends up taking that yards after the catch into the end zone.
A nasty sequence for CSU defensively. More pressure from Air Force. DeMonte Meek shot out of a cannon.
And backed up against this Air Force defense.
5-man front for the Falcons, and here they come. O'Brien launches one off the back foot out of bounds. Ever since the scoop and score, 17 unanswered for the Falcons. As the punt from Stonehouse. The Academy 5 of 12 on 3rd down. They need 3 yards here. Late pitch to Remsburg. Brought down right at the line to gain, and this one will come down to the spot. Marshawn Cameron Hammond with the play calls. Remsburg goes in motion. On the pitch with a crease and a first down.
In situations like this.
He'll pitch it out. Remsburg with an alley and another first down.
Expanding the Air Force offense outside, now they have to defend the pitch better.
8th play of the drive, play action. Hammond wide open is Air Force for an easy touchdown. It's Benjamin Waters again. Donald Hammond III has completed 4 passes tonight. 3 have gone for touchdowns. Benjamin Waters had 2 touchdowns on the season coming into tonight. That one's starting to heat up in Waco. Ole Miss challenging LSU's defense, as many teams have this year. O'Brien looking deep. Wright corrals it. Lassoed from behind inside the 20, and the freshman Dante Wright comes up with the biggest play of the night for CSU.
Colorado State going in the I formation, and then it's the play action pass. Wright is going to run the deep post. Jackson, the underneath post, collects the free safety.
Colorado State, you mentioned the offense has really been stuck in reverse since that scoop and score. Wright running open on the wheel route towards the end zone for the touchdown. Just like that, the Rams are back in it.
And it's Dante Wright coming on the fly motion. And then Air Force defensively drops that guy. And you can see Air Force scrambling coverage to find number 22, but a little bit too late. Run game from Air Force starts to pile up on the defense.
Timothy Jackson makes one man miss, keeps the play alive, churning the legs. And on first down, he'll gain 11 yards. Air Force, 172 rush yards. Inside handoff, all kinds of real estate. Remsburg ushered out of bounds near the 48-yard line. Heads up play by the veteran quarterback on the toss. Remsburg with an alley. Caden Remsburg brought down inside the 20, and the Falcons in business once again.
Ball is in the air quickly, so it's a quick read by the defense. The defense arrives on time. They just don't make very good plays on the football when they get there. And Remsburg, as you talked about earlier, Roy, he has legit speed. He was a state champ.
Crunch time for the CSU defense. Air Force trying to seize control once again. Jackson with a hole, showing the power. Jackson towards the end zone for the touchdown, and he got there. The be back again for the Falcons. Instead, it's Hammond straight ahead for the easy touchdown. Well, he's thrown for 3 scores tonight. He'll rush for another one, and Donald Hammond gives Air Force a 2-score advantage. Your point is good.
It was a really good push up front out of the offensive line for Air Force that almost always is undersized in that sense. The head-to-head with Boise State, but they certainly are still alive in the Mountain Division.
Yeah, 3-way tie would give them an opportunity, as Hawkins rush it ahead past the 30, brought down there. Thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing what happens on the blue. Quick toss ahead to the tight end into Air Force territory. Rams utilizing tempo from the 43. Backside pressure. O'Brien gets rid of it. Into traffic, and I believe it's going to be picked off. Intercepted at the 5-yard line by Milton Bugg. Let's see, there was a fight for it.
It looked like Milton Bugg had this interception, at least early, and then E.J. Scott goes up and makes a play on the football. Right there as the ball's coming down in Bugg's camp, that's where E.J. Scott takes it away. What a play by Scott.
It's a gain of 38 yards. Don't go anywhere just yet. Jalen Thomas left side. Stopped just short of the goal line.